Hey y'all, it's Trey Dynasty. Like to say welcome back to another video. And today we're here to check out Logic's newest album, Bobby Tarantino 3. Now, it's been a minute since I've heard Logic. The last thing I've ever heard from him was No Pressure, the album he came out with last year. The first ever project I ever heard from him. Apparently that was supposed to be his retirement album. Well, that was a lie. So that just teaches hip hop fans when artists says they're retiring, don't believe it. Just don't believe it. So he just dropped this new project, Bobby Tarantino 3. I had never listened to any of the singles at all, so I'm going to this blind. Plus, it's the second album I've ever checked out from him. So we're just gonna check it out, see if it's for me. If not, I will be honest with y'all. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first song, Intro 2.
Yeah, check it. Turn me up though. Yeah. Alright, man. Hey.
Okay, so that was the intro. It was fine. Just him basically, I'm back, and I guess the whole check, the whole thing that he was doing, saying oh, he's back in the studio, he's about to work on some more music, he tried to get everything good to where he can do that, and that was an interesting way of starting an album. To me, I just never really been the biggest fan of intros and stuff like that, so it was just alright to me. But I'll give him some points for doing something a little bit different. And the next song's called Vaccine, and let's just see how this goes, because people who made songs based on things that have gone on today, they really aren't the greatest songs. So let's see this day different.
Bobby don't claim no set, but it's just me and my gang. Right, I came up on the street, now I'm bringing the heat. Yeah, you know I got heat. Got no time for these rappers, I only got time for my son. Him and his, when they talking that shit, I just blow it off. When they talking that shit, I just show.
I like that song. It was actually a pretty good song despite the fact of the name of it. How I explained earlier. But yeah, it's just another song saying okay, he's back, back in business, back to making music with and back being around his close friends, stuff like that. Flexing and stuff, saying oh, you wish you were me and stuff like that, talking about how he be selling out shows, getting #1s, plaques, stuff like that. And it also mentioned how basically he's doing it for his, I guess his wife and his child and stuff. So that's a pretty good subject matter, and I like the beat. I like the production overall was pretty good and catchy. Got something to make my head bob a little bit. And Logic, his overall flow, I thought was pretty good. A bit a faster up pace, which I like. The song was overall pretty enjoyable, so I'll give it a certified thumbs up for that. Next song is Gip.
Every time I fall, you know I get up. I've been down, but right now I'm way up. I walk up in Def Jam like fuck y'all pay up. I can't believe I finally found a family. If I ain't had the homies right up on the trunk, would've been a thing. We're going in the dark, but they show me the light. Now that's what I call homies for life.
That was cool. He was basically talking about how even when he was at his lowest points, even when people kicked him down and stuff like that, he always just kept getting up and kept going with all the bad times from his childhood, because I remember hearing that he had a pretty traumatizing life as a child. And then also even stuff today, the issues with Def Jam, him and not paying a certain artists and stuff like that, and then him just constantly going in, and then having people his close friends and close friends and some family to support him throughout there, and then he eventually found the light. He's one of the more popular rappers out there. He's making his money. He's getting the love and support. He's able to get a family that he can truly love and be truly close to, unlike his previous family. And yeah, the subject matter, pretty good. That's what I'll say. Subject matter on these songs so far has been pretty good. But I will say, this song right here, it'd be it's not a bad song. It's just be a song that I'm really rarely be in the mood for, because I'm used to the more hype, up pace style of music, and this one was a bit slower. He was trying to sing a little bit, which wasn't bad at all. He did go a bit upper pace around the end of the song, but it was just for a little bit. But yeah, I like the song. It's just something I wouldn't play all the time, basically. Next song is My Way.
Oh yeah, I'ma do it my way. Just me and my family and all my friends. I'ma do it my way, I won't never bend out. If you have my money, then you do it your way. On the dance floor, bumping Jay-Z, sipping looks so bad for anybody that's stating.
I think so far that one's my least favorite. Like, I did like the little part. I was like, I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it my way. Like, I like that part right there. That part was pretty catchy. But besides that, I don't know. I found the subject matter to get like a little repetitive in that song. I did like the part where he's basically like saying like, I guess like, you know, like, you got like your own way of doing things and stuff that's good for you, but like, I'm gonna do it my way regardless. So that part was pretty cool. Besides that, but the subject matter to me wasn't really that interesting. And again, it's like just one of those songs like I probably wouldn't go back to that much. So yeah, I think the song's alright, but it's probably my least favorite out of the ones we heard so far. Next song is Call Me.
You know you could call me. Weight of the world make it impossible to stay afloat. Why you think we get addicted to alcohol and dope? Constantly comparing yourself to others and not 6, 4, 4, 2. Hit me up.
Okay, I like that song. It was better than the other one. Like, him talking about like how like this life can be a mess a lot of the time. Like how certain things go on like that just not great, and then how like day-to-day stuff can kind of like be like messy too, like always like constantly comparing yourself to others. Like maybe you see on social media, you see them be like, oh, why can't I be like this, why can't I be like that, and just like stuff in life just like messing you up and making you feel like, again, like nobody really cares about you, you're just a failure and stuff. And then like it also stuff like that also makes it like to where people go to like addiction and stuff like that, where it's like drinking or any type of drugs and stuff like that, in order to like, you know, just feel better about something, you know. And how like some people feel like just feeling good about stuff is, and like just having like good days, stuff like that, is all just like a daydream. It only gets worse and stuff. And him just saying like, oh, it doesn't always have to be like that. You just gotta like you know, stay strong, keep going. And like and he's basically like, I'll always be there to like I don't know, he's talking about a specific person or just people in general, but he's saying like he's always just gonna be there for people, like be there for that person, like if they ever feel like that certain type of way and stuff like that. And like plus, you know, he can relate sometimes because like he's had like a troublesome life, so he can also get in a way kind of tied to like his music, like basically like if people need like a place to like cope, or like need something relatable, they can just listen to like his music and stuff, and like get that relatability, which is like that's how I think of it. So, but overall, like such a mare. Sure, the production was still a bit slow, but I didn't mind it on here. And like the one thing that did get me was like it was really just like the instrumental production at the end. Like he just stopped rapping at a certain point. To me, like, I don't really care for when rappers do that. I wish they like just end it at a certain point, you know. But it is what it is. But that song, I'll give it a certified thumbs up. I thought that was pretty good. Next song is Inside featuring Symphony.
Feel the weight of the world on my heart, and the pain that I feel is tearing. Yeah, I'ma drop from the top, and the money gon' stop, and I'm scared I'ma persevere. And I face the fear, even when on the inside.
Feels like the tears are flowing, and I'm drowning on the inside.
It feels like so short, like, but like this song, I like how he kind of flipped it to where he's talking about, now he's talking about himself, how like sometimes life can be a mess for him, like how he'd be depressed and like just like having like dark thoughts in his head, like always feeling like he's never good enough, and like he always got like he's always got like just be be careful, because like he feel like he made one bad move, but people gonna betray him. And you can kind of like tell, you kind of like see it, because like the late like some of Watch's albums that have dropped, like I think it's like called Confessions of a Dangerous Mind or something like that. They weren't like received the greatest. A lot of them were getting like clowned on, stuff like that. So that must have gotten to him in some way, which is sad and unfortunate. But then he's like, hey, regardless like what's happening, I still like find like the strength and stuff to like keep going, like perform for his fans and stuff like that, and just keep a smile on his face, even though deep inside he's having those thoughts in his head. So it's really like the subject is good, but it really is tragic he's dealing with that. I hope he does get help. And the Symphony lady, I thought she did pretty good. I liked her vocals at the end. Sure, she wasn't on there the longest, but I thought she did well for what she had. And it's basically just talking about like, oh, like the similar stuff, like inside here, like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and outside I'm not really showing it like that. So I like how he kind of like, I like how he's switching the subject matter right now. He like, it's just all about like him being back from his retirement, you know. So I'll give him that. And plus the production was pretty cool. So I'll give this song a certified thumbs up. Next song is Flawless.
She can take all this rawness, take it back like 03 when the old me, what they told. Yeah, you know the deal, I'ma play the field, and you ain't got to girl, you gon' get it regardless. You gotta turn her on like a light switch, might fuck around. You want a good girl who give a fuck, less about her.
Okay, so this song was like kind of like the weakest when it comes to Subject Matter, which is fine, like, because like I'm not really a person that always like just goes like lyrical, spiritual stuff, and you know, like, y'all know me at this point if you've been watching me for a while. But like, yeah, this song is basically him just talking about this girl that he's with and like how he's trying to get with her and stuff, and he's saying like, regardless if we become regardless if it becomes a relationship or not, I'm getting between those legs. Like that's basically what he's saying. Like, and it's cool. And then like in the second verse, he was more talking about flexing, like, oh, I can take your girl, I can like get this, get that, stuff like that. So like this song is I still like it, you know, like it's probably not the deepest out of like all the songs, but it's good to like have a little break here and there. So right, I'll give it a certified thumbs up. I thought it was pretty good. Next song is, well, it's a skit called Stupid Skit.
Do you usually walk down dark alleyways? Bitch, I'm gonna rob you.
No, please. No, I'm dying.
Okay, I will admit, that was stupid. But like, it was a little funny, I'll give it that. Like, it wasn't the best skit I've ever, well then again, I don't really pay attention to skits like that. But like, yeah, like, it was a little funny, I'll give him that. But yeah, like, not really something to go back to though. Next song is Theme for the People.
This a new generation. Switch up the style, I regenerate. People make music, but I make a statement and use it when people hear it. They just wanna turn up, so that's when I come back. On that Bobby, grew up on Biggie and Jizz, but Roddy was bumping that future. Pick up the black like I'm John Wick. Yes, I'm in it for life like.
I find his songs be like this super short for some reason, but I like that song. Like, it just shows that like wants to make like the type of music that like he wants to make, like the lyrical stuff, and like he do want to switch it up for the youth, like go like more like up pace and hype, because like he understands like a lot of people, like especially around my age, around like this time, like we all usually like to listen to like more like hype. Well, not all of us, but like a good portion of us like to listen to like more hype, up pace music, because like it just makes you feel good, you know. And like some of the lyrical stuff can like be like, I'm not gonna lie, a bit boring, a bit depressing at some point, like you said, like a bit sad. And it's just like, especially for me, like I'm not always, I'm like really in the mood to listen to like sad, like a more slower music. I'm always want to like get hype, like have fun, and just feel good about the day, you know. So like I'm glad that like he's doing that. He's saying like it's right for him too. Like he listens like older school rappers. I forget like which one he said. I think he said like Biggie at some point. I could be completely wrong, but he said like he still be bumping like people like Future and stuff like that. So and like he kind of understands the way like to switch up and stuff like that, which like a lot of rappers who are more like lyrical and stuff like that tend to hate for some reason. I don't know why. It's odd how they work sometimes, but it is what it is. So yeah, like him just understanding like the youth and trying to understand the youth and stuff like that, which is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I like this song right here. It was a bit short, but like I thought it was cool nonetheless. Next song is God My Judge.
I'ma keep it 100, girl, I'ma keep it real. Got a couple bras in my driveway, I say, love it when I make her come to my compound. She got my judge, but the boy won't. You know that I never put my hands on her, but you know I need it. I promise you right now that I will.
That one is also one of my least favorites. Like, not even like it just starts to like lose me at a certain point. Like, I understand like what he was trying to do. Like, basically, like, no matter like telling this girl like no matter like how many people judge you, whether it's God or just like other people around you and stuff, how you feel bad and stuff, like he's always gonna be there for you, and like he's trying to get with you if you know what I mean. So it doesn't matter, kind of basic, but like again, like it's fine, but it's just like the production, like I don't know, this song just kind of started to lose me at some point. Not even like the beat switch like helped that much out for me. So that song I say is a skip. It's just not something I'm feeling. Plus, I feel it's too long of a song. Next song is See You Space Cowboy.
They don't mean shit, they don't mean it, I'm shit, it's just me and my clique and we bombing down for the car, who down for the car, take a step back, hold up. Got a lot on my mind, got a lot of work ahead of me, a trunk time with my wife and my son when I chill.
We just decided to do this Bobby Tarantino EP, so it's gonna be a vibe, man. It's just gonna be fun.
So this song had like a similar issue to the previous one. I think it was like a bit too long. I like the first part for like a little bit, and then it started to get kind of old. And then the second part I was like, but this story is pretty interesting. Him just saying like, you know what, like him just wake up one day saying like, you know, I just feel like rapping again. He got all his friends together, and they were just having fun, recording music and stuff. And it's an interesting fact. This is his last album, like on like his label. So like, will he go independent? Will he still like? I'm sure he's gonna still release music, but like, will he go like independent and stuff? Because like, how Def Jam been treating him and his artists and stuff like that. Who knows? So yeah, but that song overall, I think it's just alright. It wasn't really the greatest for me, but the story again at the end was kind of funny and very interesting. Next song and the final song on here is called Untitled.
Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back. Bringing, I said I paid my dues and stay cool since grade school. Picked up the mic and serenaded the hotties. I do this shit right here for me, myself, and nobody. Need the microphone like thirsty bitches need to follow. Stepping in me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed.
That was a good way to end the album. Like him just saying like, oh, like he feel like the mainstream kind of corrupted him at a certain point. I guess like that's why like he may have not been making like, the greatest music, stuff like that. But then he went back to talking about like his come up and stuff, and now he's just saying like he just want to rap for fun. Like he's not doing it for anybody. He's just doing it for himself because like it's fun for him. So like as long as it's fun for him, he's gonna keep doing it. Overall, yeah, it's just like a more like up-paced song, like something happy to like end off for the project. So for this, I'm gonna give it a certified thumbs up. So that was Logic's Bobby Tarantino 3 album. How do I feel about it? First of all, let me say I'm glad this album's not like 20 plus songs long, and like it's just like a solid 12, not too long, but not too short either. There are some songs that are like a bit lengthy in there, but like it is what it is. Most of the songs are like probably like between 2 to 3 minutes long at most. Some 4, but it is what it is, and that's what I like about it. And overall, yeah, like I actually was feeling this project from start to finish. Like one thing I will say like about Logic, like his subject matter, his rapping, is that like it's not like to a point. It's a lot of times not to the point where it's like uninteresting to me, because I feel like a lot of rappers try to like be like too like wordplayish, you know what I mean? Like try to be like too complex with their words, stuff like that. And maybe it's just me, but sometimes it's be like, what? And like I like how Logic, like he's basically like, just telling like little stories here and there about his life, like how he was growing up, his come up, like the different like mental battles that he's dealt with in life, like toward depression, him not feeling like he's good enough, stuff like that. And then also like to talk about like, how the world can suck sometimes, and how it makes people feel worse about themselves, and how about life itself, and then like it making them makes where like they feel like they're not good enough, they're addicted, making them become like addicted to like different substances and stuff, so like, or to feel certain because they feel like a good day is just like a daydream, you know. I'm just saying like regardless like what he's been through, how many times he's been kicked down or how many times he fell down, he just kept getting back up, constantly trying to work harder. Constantly working hard, trying to like have fun with his music and stuff, and him eventually getting to the point where like he's been successful. He's like one of the more appreciated rappers out there right now. He has like a loving family, a wife and a kid, close friends that like have helped him like get out of that darkness in his life. Even though he still faces that darkness every once in a while, he still like constantly still tries to like have fun with rapping, support his fans. Oh, another thing, he has like a really supportive fan base and stuff. And yeah, like just him just like keep going through life regardless like what's going on. And that's what I like. That's what I liked about him, and him just saying like, you know, I just can't return because like I have too much fun with this, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. If there were sometimes words like such a matter was a bit simple, like him just flexing, talking about women and stuff like that, but it's fine to have like that switch up every now and then. So the subject matter was definitely like the forefront of this album. I will say he did succeed at that. Production overall, I thought was okay. Like it was never really anything that just like blew me away or anything like that compared to like what I've heard like this year and the past other years. I've been listening to like hip hop and stuff, but it was fine for like what it was working for. Still, it does have like, its issues here and there. Like I started to like lose it. Like album started to lose me a little bit around at the end point. Like some songs were feeling like a bit too long. Subject matter at some points maybe got a little bit uninteresting, a bit repetitive. And yeah, like even though like the album's not that long anyways, and like another thing is like this is not necessarily negative, it's just like my music taste. Like I don't really know if this would be a project I would really go back to that often, because here's the thing, like I'm not really the biggest lyrical person. Like I'm not like going to people straight up say that they just don't care about lyrics whatsoever, because like, I feel like lyrics are important to an extent, but it's not like something that I absolutely need in order to make a good song or album. Like some of my favorite albums I've heard over the years, not all of them necessarily like lyrical projects. So, and I'm more of like like he said on here, like I'm more of like the youth, like one of those like people who like more like up-paced, hype like music. But I'm not taking gibberish though. You know what I mean? You gotta be at least talking like an actual person. You know what I mean? So this album doesn't necessarily fit the criteria of like music I usually listen to a lot. Nor am I really in like the saying of like these types of albums and stuff like that. Just basically for me, because like I don't know, like for example, I wouldn't see myself listen to this album like while I'm like working out or something like that. You know, for what it is, it does work. For its first reaction, I liked it. I don't know if I would ever like go back to it that often, but I will say it's like a project that feels like he put effort into it. And overall, I'm not mad at my experience here. So, Bobby Tarantino 3, I'm going to give it a B. It's a solid project. It's not the greatest I've ever heard. And I don't know if I really go back to it that often, but it was good for what it was. But let me know how y'all feel about this project down in the comments below, whether y'all like it or y'all dislike it. For you fans of Elijah, are y'all glad he's back, or do you think he should stay in retirement or something? And also be sure to leave a like and enjoy today's video, and subscribe to more content from me. And that's what all I have to say. This is Trey Dynasty. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.